Hey beautiful. If you're here, if you have clicked on this video, then it is no coincidence. You have just passed an important test in your life, and I'm here to confirm some things that you already know, that you already intuitively know. Welcome. Hi. I'm Isabel Katarina. I'm a Nordic medicine woman, psychic channel and spiritual teacher, and I share inspiring, uplifting messages to help you realign with your soul's purpose and to, remind you of what you already know. That's what I'm telling you. This message has been coming through so clearly lately, and it is, you only have to pass the test once. You only have to pass the test once. Once you do it, that's it. You already got, you already passed the test and you can move forward in your life. And you have been going through some things lately. Why do I know that? Because you would never click on this video if this didn't align for some challenges, some blockages, something that you have been moving through inside of yourself, and you have passed the test. What does it even mean? It means that you have taken your power back. It means that you have seen through some sort of illusion that you were holding on to, some sort of a frequency that you were identifying as being you. You have seen through it. I was pre-shuffling. I do like to pull some cards, even though it's not really needed because the messages are coming very clearly. But what was coming as I was pre-shuffling was the Emperor and the Eight of Wands, and this is what it's about. You have passed a test inside of yourself, and you're healing a masculine part of yourself right now, something really, really important. Even if you're masculine or feminine, doesn't matter, but you're stepping into this energy of the Emperor. Who is the Emperor? Well, it is the masculine that sits on his throne knowing who he is, who stands in his power, who takes action, and the Eight of Wands takes fast action. Like, this is just the confirmation that it's already there. You have already moved through this energy, and if you're still feeling that there is some old energy lingering, like there's still some doubts, or there's still some pain or something that's coming up, from this old cycle that you just ended, it is just to remind you that it's like, that is only fragments from your mind, fragments from the old part of you that is still holding on to what you've already let go of. But it's like the Matrix when they ask, do you want the blue or the red pill? And once you choose the pill that's gonna open the veil for you to see a new reality, it's like you cannot turn back. Once you jump through the rabbit hole, like, you cannot turn back up again because you know too much. And that's the thing, you have gone through so many things that you know too much now. You know too much about the illusion that you before was buying into. You have already passed the test, that's what I'm telling you. What is falling out? Yes, exactly. I love this card. Yes, it is time to simply say yes. Yes to your dreams, yes to your life, and yes to what it is that this next chapter is supposed to give you. Because you are a starseed. And the only way for you to continue forward is to actually take action on what lights you up. Because there's a season for everything, and maybe you have been in a season of stagnation, maybe you've been in a season of winter where the cold up here in the north, I'm in Sweden right now, but like, it's summer though, so it's blooming and it's beautiful, but in the winter time everything just withdraws into the roots. It's not that the tree dies, it's just that all the energy gets withdrawn into the roots because it is preserving, it is waiting. It's like the bear is it's just resting in the winter. And you might have been in a cycle like that. It is a very, very precious cycle, and it's not something that society is recognizing so much, you know? It is like this expectation that we're supposed to be in bloom all the time, but it's not possible to be in bloom all the time. And if you try, you're gonna feel so bad about yourself, because there's gonna be periods where you really feel like not sharing anything at all and just being inside of your own bubble. And that is a very precious, very, very precious time. Especially if you're also a woman and you have this cycle every month, actually. You know, you're going through the winter and the spring and the summer and the autumn and the winter again every month. So we're not supposed to stay the same, but you only have to pass the test once. And that's what I'm simply here to remind you of today, that you already have. The ever-unfolding rose, cracked open, it is happening for you. Exactly. And that's what you're coming to terms with. That's what you're realizing about yourself, that whatever turbulence, whatever stagnation, whatever you've had to go through this last cycle was to prepare you to be the emperor, to step into your power, to take your power back. Like anytime anything happens to you that makes you feel small, that makes you feel withdrawn, that makes you feel like you're not good enough, it is only to help you to see your worth even more, to give you a choice to step up in yourself and to choose to become something more than what you were before. So you are ever unfolding, like you're never done. You will always continue to unfold. You will always continue to move through these cycles of blooming and letting the petals fall and then resting and then new energies being gathered and then you come back again. Like this is the complete natural cycle. So once you recognize that, then you can simply move forward. You can simply, you know, move forward in the way that you're actually listening to what it is that you need to listen to, where you are in this cycle. You know what I'm talking about. I know that you know. You wouldn't have clicked on this video if you did not know. My messages are timeless, positive. They are reminding you, because why wouldn't it be positive? Reality is actually really, really positive and really, really nurturing. And that is something that you have to come to terms with inside of yourself too, to really embrace this new cycle. It is to let go of this old way of thinking that there is supposed to be harshness, that there's supposed to be things that are hard, that it's supposed to be hard. It is simply a part of the illusion that we have been bought into. So you are an earth angel. You are a light worker. You're here to share your gifts. You're here to say yes to your path. But you're not gonna do that by just sitting and waiting. If you're still sitting and waiting, nothing is gonna happen. Let me promise you that. The only way to move forward is to initiate what it is that you already know, what it is that you already know in your heart that you want to do, that is gonna elevate you, that is gonna bring joy, like the starseed. What is it that lights you up? This is gonna bring a new spark into your life. It is gonna bring a spark that is just like, wow. You're gonna ask yourself, why didn't I start this earlier? You have already passed the tests. The only thing that's left now is to fully let go of the idea that there is still something that you need to let go of. And to fully realize that you are already whole, that you have already healed, that you have already passed the test. And how do you know that you have passed the test? It is because you're able to see through it. You're able to see a new perspective of it. You're not, even if the loop comes back, this thought loop that is just like, you know, you go back into these thoughts where you felt stuck before, there's still something in you knowing that you know more now, you know better now, you have, elevated. You're here to share workshops and seminars, like you're here to share your voice in some way and share your creativity in some way. Like there's a gift that you have that is so needed, your unique frequency is needed, and you cannot compare it to anyone else. Like it's not even possible. It is only what you have to bring in your unique way, and you have to trust that the emperor inside of you, that part of you that is taking its power back, that is coming out of this slumber of winter, that is ready for action. It is you who have to initiate the action. You cannot sit and wait for someone to come and give you the permission. No, you have to give yourself permission right now. Maybe I'm here to just remind you that you have permission, but I can't do anything for you than just be a confirmation of something that you already know. You know? So it's like, you can sit and look at these YouTube videos all day long and just like click on one and click on one and click on one, and like you're gonna get the same messages over and over again. But it is the time when you actually choose to believe in yourself a little bit more, to believe in the messages that you have already received, and then start to take action on it. So what can you do today to move forward in the right direction? What can you do today to move you, just to take one step? That's the thing. If you're like gonna start to work out, don't put this big goal like, oh, now I'm gonna work out 1 hour every day for 7 days a week. You know, like you're gonna go for a couple of days and then you're gonna be destroyed because it's gonna be too much. Like your body cannot handle it. You're gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna take just one little step today to initiate this new energy that I'm already feeling that I'm in. And it's gonna be enough. If that's 10 minutes of walking, if that's more than what you did yesterday, then great. If you're going to the gym, if you're gonna start training, whatever it is, you know, I can't recommend enough to move your body, because it's, an amazing way to move energy and to shift and to continue to refresh yourself in a way. But that's just one of the things. You know, it always starts with taking care of yourself first, nurturing yourself, loving on yourself. Like that's where everything has to start. Listen to your intuitive feelings. Listen. Your body is receiving accurate messages, and that's just simply how it is. You are already receiving all of these messages that you are here to do something more than what you have done before, that you are here to share and to be of service in the way that you feel called to do, and that there is space for you to do just that. It just makes me so excited to talk about it. It really, really does, because I'm excited for you. I'm excited that you're here. I'm excited that you're listening to this message right now. We're gonna pull 3 more cards from this beautiful, beautiful deck. Medicine of the Rainbow Warrior. So she comes with a message for you. The Jaguar is right here. This is a way to, again, you're stepping into your power. And even if you're feminine or masculine, you're stepping into your power, where you are standing in the role of the emperor, where the masculine part of you is now grounding, is now really landing inside of yourself, so that the feminine, the medicine of the Jaguar, like this feminine power, this warrior that you also are, can really work its magic. What does that even mean? You know? There is this balance, there is this balancing happening, and you have been going through a lot of shifts lately. I know, and it might have been really, really hard times as well. But you're hearing the truth. You are here to hear the truth. You are receiving accurate messages. You are hearing truth, and it is through your silence. It is through, not frantically looking for messages on YouTube, but to actually go outside in nature. It is to bring yourself back to yourself as much as you possibly can. It is to meditate. It is to listen to subliminals. It is to take action on these things that you already know is good for you, that supports you, that brings you into this balanced, nourishing place, and to really say no to anything else that is not that. Because sometimes things come into our reality, not because they're supposed to be there, but to test us if we're still, again, you only have to pass the test once. if you've been doing the same mistakes over and over again until you're like, you have already passed the test, you see through it. So now when this sort of person comes into your life, or like this sort of job or this sort of offer or like this thing happens, you already know the outcome because you recognize the energy, because you've been there before and you have passed the test. So then you're like, oh thanks, but no thanks, and you can say no before it even comes in and affects you in any certain way. That's where you are right now. Like, I'm just happy and excited for you because this is the next step for you. I want you to know how supported, how protected you are, how loved you are, how incredibly needed you are. You really, really, really are. And that's why you have even come here, you know? I'm excited for you. I'm gonna pull one last card just to confirm everything that we're already talking about. Blessings from the sun. The sun is coming in. Sunshine in your life. Blessings coming in. Clarity coming in. A new energy. But again, it is coming in because you are choosing to take new action. It is coming in because you are choosing this new path. It is coming in because you have passed the tests. You cannot go back. And even if you try, you have already seen through it. It's easier and easier and easier and easier every time. Now, I feel like that was it. That's all I wanted to share with you. Take action. Take action. Move forward one little step at a time. You have already passed the test. You really, really have. I congratulate you. I support you. I salute you. If you resonate with my energy and this message, then please support me. Like this video, give a comment, subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you as a part of this community and this soul family. You've been called here for a reason. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you for existing.